talented man. But no, I didn't think of it. I think perhaps the creator did, but later I became aware of the fact that it had made quite a statement. And it made me very proud, too.
What does it mean to you now?
It means that when I look back and all those events I cannot attend anymore, and I see the film clips, it gives my heart a smile. I'm very pleased that I did it. And it's, you know this, when you look back on something and you feel you did it very well or just better than you had hoped, it makes you feel good.
Now, you and I spoke at the memorial dedication for Martin Luther King's memorial in Washington, and you actually knew Dr. King. Let me show you some of your comments that you made that day in 2011 at the dedication, and I want you to elaborate for me on Dr. King and how you knew him and what impression he made upon you.
Okay, it's a deal. I was really struck by what a quiet man he was. He always seemed quiet, but the first time I heard him speak, suddenly, it was as if he was breathing a fire of hope all over all of us. And in all of us who needed, desperately, a man like Dr. King to turn our hopes and dreams into action.
Turned our hopes and dreams into action. What were your personal impressions of Dr. King, Miss Carol?
Oh, about 100 years ago, I was doing a relic radio show in Brooklyn by a very interesting activist who is no longer with us. And I realized that I was sitting across the aisle from Dr. King, and I had to say hello and tell him that it's the first time I'd ever been in the presence of a man or a woman who knew that they might be putting their life on the line. They might leave their families. They might lose their whole concept of what they have now, and it might be over. And how did he feel about that? How did he make that decision? He was very quiet, and he said that he made that decision with his family. That when he decided to do something that he knew was outside of the circle, he talked to all of them about it. They talked together about it, and that as much as they are prepared, as much as they could be,